Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to But Coffee First. Ladies, I'm cringing on this one. We're in hot water. But it's okay. So let me just jump straight into it. Did you guys hear about the Cheesecake Factory? The Cheesecake Factory. About the girl that went on the date at the Cheesecake Factory? Well, technically didn't go on a date. But listen, this is the point. Listen. So this girl, she goes on a date with this guy, right? He gets in the car, picks her up. He pulls up to the Cheesecake Factory. She's like, wait a minute, what's going on with this? I don't know, it's not me. I don't do chain restaurants. The dude says, but I mean, shoot, I waited over an hour for you to get dressed, and the reservation that I was gonna take you to would have been way better than this, but it's your fault. Listen, I'm just gonna show you the video. I'm gonna tell you about my opinion on this.
Whew.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again. I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. Okay. But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So, you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
Exactly. Well, first and foremost, the fact that someone would even want to take you on a date. I'm gonna just start there. Don't get me wrong. You're a nice looking female, and no shame, no hate or anything, but your energy, that was not cute. That's not how you carry yourself. And specifically when you have a first date, that's a representation of yourself. You basically represented who you truly was deep down inside. Okay, let me break it down. So he asked, should I get the door? The fact that he, didn't get the door, but the fact that he asked, maybe you was waiting for him to get the door. No, that wasn't the fact that you recorded him without his consent. That was the fact that when he pulled up to the restaurant, you said that you don't do chain restaurants. What? Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Me and my boo, we go to Cheesecake all the time. Well, not all the time, but we do eat there. It's good. I'm not trying to laugh, guys, but this is hilarious. She basically said, you gonna take someone that looks like moi to Cheesecake Factory? Okay. So first and foremost, she said, I don't do Cheesecake Factory. I get courted, right? And if you really ever been courted, then you know at the end of the day, it is about going on dates. But at the end of the day, it's about getting to know each other, right? So the whole point of courting is he's gonna take you somewhere. You're gonna sit down and eat and talk. But the fact that you wanted to go somewhere, that you was late, and then said that you don't do that, you deserve it. That's basic representation at its finest. That's what you represent. You you don't represent Cheesecake Factory. You represent McDonald's. Shoot. Anyways, so let's finish off. He explained to you, well, shoot, if you have expectations, I have expectations, and he specifically laid them out. He said, hey, at least wanted to hold your hand. You know, he did have a nice restaurant that was really nice for you guys, and the fact that you wasn't on time, you know, and all your excuse was, well, I mean, what? It's too early. It's too early for him to hold your hand. It's too early for him to be in your house. It's too early to do all that. Well, damn, I understand where you're coming from. This might be too early for you to go and be at a nice restaurant, and you just might deserve the Cheesecake Factory. Now, what's embarrassing, this is my opinion, is that it's starting to feel like a lot of women are going on dates, and this is again what I'm seeing. They're going on dates and they're filming first and foremost, when it's supposed to be an experience of you and that person sitting down, getting to know each other, talking, enjoying each other's company, and seeing if you even mesh, or whatever you want to say, connect. That is an issue. Ladies, we gotta stop doing that. Because one, that's showing men that, hey, we're going there just for food. Okay, yeah, maybe you is, maybe you ain't. But at the end of the day, that still shows what you represent. Keyword representation. Right? Another issue is the fact that, well, not even an issue. I'm gonna take that back. The funny part about it is that when he switched it up and said his expectations, her face did a whole 360. She said, you know what? You're right. You know, I don't think that this is a first date situation that we need to be on. As a matter of fact, I don't even think this is going to work. He said, I'm going to take you home. Sorry. Her face. You should have seen her face. Her face was like, oh, well, I mean, well, we can. You mess up, boo. That could be your husband. She did look like she was hungry. So, maybe she was like, damn, I fucked up. It's my last meal. But, no, seriously. I mean, at the end of the day, did you see? She got humbled real quick. Yep. That good old top ramen. That's gonna do you justice.